So shall we start with the planning for sprint 81?
Yes.
Screen. So I'm we have 25.5 in total. For developers, we have 14 QAs of 5, and Shake is a shared resource and hence 4 points.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just refresh my screen once. Okay. And I'm opening the top issue 1371.
I think this one is quite clear because I think all of her.
Sue, I think your voice is breaking. Balaji, can you hear her properly?
No, Sue.
Okay. We don't know what to do. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes. I can hear you better.
We can hear you, but the
Can
voice
hear
is.
me. Thing, the voice is going in and out. What can we try?
Your voice is breaking. Still, we couldn't hear you properly.
Do we start the call again?
Okay, Sue.
Okay, you can disconnect and join again. So maybe you try it.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Sue. I can hear you.
Okay.
Is that any better?
Yes, Sue, we can hear you now.
Better for you, Siobhan?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. I was just saying that you've estimated this work at 5 points already for this story, and we discussed it going across 2 sprints.
So yeah, we need to decide on that. Balaji and Srinidhi, if we are going to split up, then we need to re-estimate.
Shall we wait until we've seen all of the items, because you may not need.
Yes. Yeah, that would be the best option. We'll
Okay.
come back to this later then.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on to the next one. One, 4, 2, 5.
Yes. So this one I have added in the ISBNs for.
Okay.
Can you see? Is this all the information you need? I'm just guessing this is going to work.
Yes, Sue. The ISBN number is enough to complete the carousel user story, and we can take it for the current sprint.
Okay, so you can see there that I've changed the titles, but I think you're going to make those editable fields anyway, but I've just changed the carousel titles. I mean, they're currently things like new and something else.
Okay, Sue.
This is the first one and better is the second.
Sue, again, your voice is breaking.
Oh, sorry, can you not hear me again?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you.
Now we can hear you.
I just wanted to say, do you have all the information you need to estimate that story?
Yes,
But
we have enough information for this current for this user story.
okay,
Okay.
Okay.
so can we estimate?
Yeah, it is just a content update only, Kalpana. So I think we need 1 point.
Okay, including testing.
Actually, we are planning for testing entire thing after completing the development, right? So this is only for developing.
Okay, fine. Okay, so moving on to the next one. 1208. UX and functional testing of catalog landing page. So I think we are saving the story for the next sprint once all the functionality is done for Pearson readers, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yes, that's true.
So I
So
leave
it will
that.
be, yeah, it will be the next sprint. I changed the title of that one because that was the one that was originally at the POC
Right.
of demo, and it's not really a demo anymore. It's kind of there. So yes, if you want to move that into the next sprint, that's fine. But the only thing I would say is that the catalog landing page has to go live in that second sprint. So if there were any, if you were concerned that there might be any development issues, you need to be confident that you could achieve them all in that sprint 82 that ends on the 22nd of December.
Okay.
It couldn't be pushed into another sprint is what I'm saying. It couldn't be pushed into January.
The remaining development stories you mean?
I think the development is finished, isn't it?
For the catalog, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a small amount of work on the content of the pages, but the development work for the search filters is complete. You don't do any testing in this sprint. You need to be sure that you can achieve that any testing errors or bugs that happen in the next sprint can be dealt with within the sprint.
Right, yeah. Yes,
Yeah?
yeah.
That makes
Can you also confirm that? Balaji or Srinidhi?
Yeah, one minute, Kalpana. Yeah, okay, sure, Kalpana. So
Okay.
actually, the current sprint, we are taking one more user story for adding the search and filtering functionality for some of the extra pages like catalog and search resulting pages. So once we complete everything, then we will provide it for the testing because the major development part has already completed. So this is a minor designing part only. So we will complete this one and send it to the QA handoff.
Okay, fine.
okay.
Okay. So I'm moving to 1426. I want to add catalog search filter to subcatalog pages in this side. Let's discuss, please. Okay.
So this is what Balaji this one.
I think you
I've shown.
Your voice is breaking.
Hi, can you hear me?
yeah, it's fine now.
Just wanted to say for this story,
Okay.
this is the story that basically says the search filters block that you've developed already. It's not just for the catalog landing page, it's to go on the sub pages, and I've given you the live URLs there. And also that the same thing should happen when you get a search results page. You should still be able to see the search filter already. And I think we discussed this, Balaji, and you said that the current content just needs to be resized to 70% width so that can be done.
Yes, actually, this is you have updated here only for 3 pages. We have 9 pages because including the search pages, search landing pages, and search and filtering landing pages. So we have a different type of pages for showing the result to the end user. So I will just update the description for the pages, and
Okay.
everything is fine. So as discussed already, so the same thing will be happen for all the pages. So we will be uh, we will be splitting the page as 30% and 70%. So as you said, 30% is for search and filtering option, and the remaining 70% is for listing the products.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so as you said, Balaji, you will be updating the description with all the links, right?
Yes, I will update the description.
Okay, so story points, please.
1 second.
Okay.
Sue, I think
Yes.
I discussed with the designer. Actually, we need 3 points for this user story.
Okay.
Okay. So moving on to the next one, 1424,
Okay.
content changes.
This is where I haven't completed this story, and I will do it today.
Okay.
I've got two stories that I haven't completed. This one is the content changes for the reader's homepage. They are minor things.
Okay.
There is nothing here. I will write it all out properly for you and do some screenshots and things. There's nothing major. There's a new header image, but I haven't received it from the designer yet.
Okay.
To background call to action buttons.
Better image, and just making some changes for the colors and text changes, then font size, then images, some spacing, then location. The location rearrangement. So those are the small changes. So that once we get the our images and the images, so we can do it further. Sue?
Hello.
Sue?
Hi, Balaji.
Sue, can you please provide some images or some more description for the user story?
I can do it today,
Okay.
but I can't do it. I can't do it right now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on a new image from designer,
Okay.
and also just my own time to put together some screenshots of what I mean.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I do think it's all the bullet points that I put there sort of cover it really. Is that enough to be able to estimate?
Actually, Sue, once you provided the content, then we will estimate the points for the user story issue.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm moving on to the next one, 1416. Here I want a new content block. Okay, this is also a placeholder, Sue.
This one should be deleted because I'm going to include it in the one we've just been discussing, 1424.
Okay, okay, fine, Sue. Okay, so I'll just move on to the next one. 130. This we have already estimated, so I think we are good with this, right? The only thing is we need to check if it is feasible to take it into the sprint. So let's do that later. And then 1430. This is the one that Siobhan has emailed about the blog. So, Balaji or Srinidhi, do you think we could take it into this print, or what is the possibility?
Okay, because we are as of now we are using third party theme or blog. The theme name is Good News. So before that, we was facing some problem for updating the version because they have to support the version. They have to support their WordPress theme for the latest version. So that is the important thing. Before that, we was updating 4.7, I guess. So that time we was facing lot of breakings and functional issues on blog side. So after that, we was contacting to the Good News team, and actually it is not free of cost. So if we want to get any support from them, and we need to pay for them for the 6 months support. So I think the support has expired. So I can do one thing. This print we can do it as a POC. So I can do the necessary changes to my local system. Then after that we will come up with a conclusion whether we can able to update the version, good news version, update the WordPress version, and whether the version is suitable for our theme or not. So if it is suitable, then we can proceed with the version. If it is not suitable, then we need to contact to the good news team, good news support team, and they will fix our issue, and they will release some patch version to us after updating the patch version. I hope our system will be working fine.
Okay.
That sound okay, Siobhan?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, Balaji, are we planning to take it up in this sprint?
We can take it as a POC for this print. So
Okay. Do
just
you
need
think
to check
that bandwidth?
things.
Page 5 then. Okay. So, just a second. Next is the task, and I think we are clear about this. Okay. So I'll just move on to the next one. 1429. Srinidhi,
Yes,
take on this.
just give me a minute. So, one, mhm. Do we need to replace the whole zip file, or do we need to replace it all the files inside the zip file also? Could you say that again? I couldn't hear you very well.
Shiban, actually, we have a zip file here. So whether
Yeah.
we need to replace the zip file, actually the zip file is only one file. I can see lot of MP3 files inside the zip. Or we want to implement all the files separately, or we want to just replace only for zip file.
It just needs to be one zip file.
Zip file.
Yeah.
And
So I have seen the story. So Kalpana, 1 point is enough for this story.
1 point is enough. Okay. Moving on to the other one, 1367. English first and level 1 audio resources. Are we planning to take this into the sprint?
If there's room for it, if not, then it can go in another one.
Okay. So team. Balaji or Srinidhi?
So what about the priority of the story? So if it is high priority, so we can take this one.
Let's first estimate the story and then check.
So 3 points is needed for the story.
Including testing, right?
Yes.
Okay. One, 4, 2, 3.
This is similar to the technical English files, so it depends if you can log on to the server yet or not.
One that we were waiting for the FTP server access.
I think somebody responded because I was copied in, Kalpana, providing you access. I don't know whether that's actually worked or not. If you've had a chance to look at it, it was only this morning.
So Kalpana, we looked at the server access they have provided. So we could actually connect to the server, but I think that is not.
That is some kind of different server.
We do not see any assets related to PSN Longman in that server. So I checked in that, but I don't think that is the correct server access.
So which means it is still not fixed, right? We need to follow up with the team again, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we will just leave it for now.
Yeah.
1333. This is also the same one, I guess. Okay. So that's all has been planned for 81. So now let's see what all fits into this sprint. Okay, I'm pulling 1371 into the sprint. And then the carousel. And one more story is there. 1424. Balaji. Balaji?
Yes.
So out of these three, would Sheikh be involved in any of these?
No.
So all these stories was only for you?
No, in 1426, I think she will be involved.
1426, who will work on?
Actually, 1 second, Kalpana.
Okay.
Go back to the page. Go back to the previous page.
Okay.
Okay. The first
So first one is for
the Srinidhi is going to work for the first
First
user
one.
story, and the
Okay.
second user story, yeah, Sheikh will work because he will update the contents for the carousel, so that we can know whether any long text or long image will be breaking our system or not. So we need to correct something for the second user story.
Okay.
And the third user story also, he will be involved.
Sorry, it will be?
He will be involved.
Okay. So I think we have bandwidth for you, right?
Yeah.
So
No,
you
no,
have,
I have one POC user story.
right. Yeah.
That one is a very big user story because I need to check entire functionalities in blog.
The priority is content changes for the reader's homepage, not the POC for the WordPress.
Okay, then we will go with priority.
Yeah. So 1424 we have not yet estimated. Can you just provide a rough estimation for now, Balaji, just to check on the velocity? I'm not entering here, but just for the calculation,
Yeah,
I'm asking.
minimum 1 point or maximum 2 point.
For 1424?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm talking about 1424.
Okay, then. So I think you have velocity then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll have this here. So you said we will get the contents by today evening, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
And
you can
then,
start tomorrow.
so Srinidhi,
Yes, Kalpana.
so what would be the next one that you would like to take? The science one and 1422? 1380. Can I pull this into the sprint?
Are we splitting up the reader's catalog update story?
That depends on.
1371. If we split the 1371 into two separate stories, so I can accommodate with the science.
Oh, okay. So over to you, Shiban and Sue. Which one is the priority for us?
I don't if it has to be if the reader's web assets have to be split over 2 sprints, that's fine because we have to do the
Science 1380, you mean? I think I lost you, Sue.
sorry, I was just saying the science files have to make it into this sprint.
Okay.
So you'll have to do a part of the reader's ones and maybe just make a note on that story that some will have to be put into sprint 82.
Okay. So so only 88 assets for the sprint, right? I mean 44
No, 44 titles.
titles. Okay. Okay. Anything else that you can accommodate into the sprint, Srinidhi? Any small task? We have 1422.
Yes, we can include this task for redirection task into the sprint.
Okay. And Balaji, shall I pull POC into the sprint?
Okay, Kalpana.
You do have bandwidth, right, Balaji?
No, if possible, I will do it because I have other user stories also, and I need to support the Shake user stories. So I hope I can do it in this sprint.
Okay, so do you want me to include here or wait for next sprint, Balaji?
I think you can include for this sprint, Kalpana.
Okay. So anything else, team?
No, I'll just go in afterwards. I'm going to, I don't know if you can delete that 1416. Or do I have to do it?
1416, you will have to update. 1426.
No, 1416.
1416 will be deleting, right, Sue?
I'm going to, I'll delete that one.
Yeah, okay.
I think everything else is okay. Siobhan, is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's all fine for me.
Okay then. So only thing pending is we need to have the contents for 1424. So once that is done, we can estimate the story and give start sprint.
Yep. Okay, I'll do that today.
Okay. Okay, Sue. So that's all from our end, Sue. Balaji or Srinidhi, Manikandan, Sheikh, anything else from your end? Any clarifications required?
Nothing, Kalpana.
No, Kalpana, we are fine.
Okay. So do we want to check on the roadmap now?
Yes.
Shall we do it now? Or Sue and Shibon, are you okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll just it's an 18 right now. So, Sue, can you quickly go over the plan for 2018 for us?
Sure.
Okay.
What we've done over the last rebuild content from the English.com site, mainly all the pages about the GSE into the new PMC, into the PMC site, pearsonelt.com, with a view to closing down the English.com site and having all of the content on pearsonelt.com in the PMC version of AEM, and then ultimately changing that domain to English.com. The stage we're at the moment is we're in talks with the one.com central team to help us with the domain change, essentially. And what's left on the English.com site is the student resources pages, which are referred to down the bottom as ELT student resource pages. They remain on the English.com site for probably all of 2018, I imagine, because there is a plan to move them onto a new platform called PEF, which I refer to there. But both Gemma and myself don't think that that will be very quick. So I think student resources will probably be maintained by you guys for probably most of 2018. Then we have press blog. The central team would like us to move that into the PMC site, but we're not happy with the functionality of the blog available through AEM. So we would like to maintain the blog in WordPress until we are happy with that functionality. And we want to continue making functional improvements in WordPress. I guess that's why Siobhan's asked for the upgrade. So for the time being, the blog will remain under your management, I think. But as I've noted there, there's a planned migration in late 2018 if the PMC functionality meets our requirements. The reader site, we're waiting for functional capabilities from PMC. So for the time being, it remains with you guys on the Drupal platform. Obviously, it's being redesigned and relaunched this month with the rebrand work that we're doing together. Because it has a catalogue of products on it, you know, maybe 500 products. You probably know better than I do how many there are. We don't want to just create those pages manually in the PMC site. Of course, we want to have some proper catalogue management functionality, and that doesn't, at the moment, we're not quite clear that that suits our requirements. So we'll be in talks with the One.com team for that. And then we would have to see whether we're on their roadmap or not. So that's reader's site. Legacy sites, we do want to get access to Longman's server. I know you're trying hard, Kalpana. You know, it may be that, you know, we've lost our access to it. I don't know, but if we can, the idea is that we migrate all of the products from product.pearson and Pearson Longman onto the PMC site, so that we can shut down those servers and, you know, kill off those pages, redirect it all, and not have old content sat on the web. Then also I mentioned support site, support.pearsonelt.com. I don't know if this is a site that you have come across, but it's a customer services site, essentially, and it's apparently been put onto AEM previously, but it's not in the same theme or templates as the new style websites that are being developed by One.com. So it's a potential migration, and the central team are reviewing that at the moment.
Thank you. And we have two quick questions. So
Yep.
the one is Kalpana.
Yes.
Okay. So the one is in ELT SRPS, actually we can see a new platform. Actually, all the things is going to migrate to PMC, and we can see a new platform, PEF. And what is it?
What is it? Was that the question, Balaji? What is it?
Yes, you.
Yes.
It's a good question. It's a platform that was developed by another team, so I'm not really very familiar with it. But it's been developed to support the My English Lab and My Grammar Lab, and they are looking at providing authentication through this platform so that students and teachers are authenticated before they get access, which I think is something that we've been doing, but probably not very consistently. Well, you support the student resources on the Drupal site, and actually in pearsonelt.com, we support the teacher resources. And, you know, we've got the assets in the DAM there. But this PEF platform is an internally developed platform that supports the product portfolio team. And our view is that the teacher resources and the student resources are all part of the products. So, you know, they are essentially a part of our product set and should be treated as such. So that's why there's this move to move them all onto this new platform called PEF. I guess if you've got access to the Jira for PEF, you could see how it was getting on. Because I note it does have a Jira platform. So maybe ask some of your technical colleagues for some more information.
Okay. Okay, sir. And the second question is and Pearson readers. So I can see the roadmap in rough draft. So we are going to implement the Pearson ELT in e-commerce functionalities. So if it is yes, then what all are the major functionalities for this view?
For readers?
Yeah, readers.
What I would hope to see would be a PIM. Do you know that phrase, PIM? product information management. So essentially some way of managing the catalogue so that the catalogue products can be bundled up together, merchandised across the site, and there's a proper sort of e-commerce approach as well. Although that's tricky with sold locally, centrally. So I guess the two aspects that we're waiting for is a solution to how we literally sell the readers through local markets, and a potential central catalogue PIM, product information management system.
Okay.
With potentially also language translation as well, because obviously the markets sometimes translate the products too. And I would suggest also that what we would be looking at is I think I remember a few months ago one of our Polish colleagues asked for the JSON code that supports the catalogue. I think it would be sensible to have a solution where other markets like Poland or Argentina, wherever that market is, we can supply the catalogue through an API, and they can then just take the products that they support in their market, because no one market takes all of the readers. You know, they will take 80% of them or 60% of them. So if we had an API feed for the catalogue that the separate markets could utilize, but sort of a checkbox approach, they tick the products they want and they don't take the products they don't want, then that's another aspect of the functionality I think is required.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, you.
Does it answer your question?
Yes.
Yes, you.
And Balaji, I don't know what happened to the end of that query from the Polish guys. You sent them did you send them the JSON code?
One time you asked us to send the JSON files for it.
Yes.
So he's asking what is the report. I guess we sent that JSON files to you. We sent it as a link, right?
Oh, was it me? I thought that Piotr was talking to Balaji, but it doesn't matter. I'm just I never really followed up to find out what they did with it. I just wondered if you had.
No, so we sent the link to them, but we didn't get any reply for that.
Okay, fine. Just talking about the roadmap, this sort of rough draft here. I think if you've got any other questions, because there are other sort of technology projects that we'll be involved in next year. But I guess you're interested in what you're supporting next year.
Okay.
So essentially, you'll still be supporting readers, and still be supporting student resources, and still be supporting the blog.
Okay, see.
But English.com itself, we're part of this project to try to shut it down. And I guess the question is, what do we do with the content once we've migrated everything to our live site and published that to live on pearsonelt.com? What do we do with the existing English.com site? Because we can't literally shut the whole thing down because we've got the student resources there. What happens with the blog? That's a question for me, and nobody's sort of given me any answers. So yeah, these questions might come through to you guys over the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Okay, then we will also check on that from RNC. Okay, so anything else, team?
No, Kalpana. That's it.
Okay, then let's meet later. You and Shiban, thank you so much for going over the roadmap.
Okay, no problem.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, then thank you,
Thanks.
team. You all. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.